Good morning, beloved. Welcome to We Are Transformed Ministries Sunday Morning Snippets. I am Pastor Hamlin. Welcome to church. Welcome to our setting this morning. I didn't get a snippet out last week. Nothing came to me. I thought about it, but nothing came to me. Well, I got something now, and we'll go ahead and share it with you. I just want to talk about friendship a little bit. It's not completely biblical in a scriptural way, but it does have biblical applications. I want to talk to you about friendship. What kind of friend are you? Basically, there's three kinds of friends. There's a friend that we all like to have around. He gives you accolades and he builds you up and talks good about you. And we all like to hear all that. We all like to be built up. And that's all good stuff. But the minute you screw up, he's silent. That friend is silent. He doesn't tell you when you're doing bad. He doesn't tell you when you're doing wrong things. He doesn't tell you when you're heading in the wrong direction, or you might be heading in the wrong direction. Then there's the opposite friend, who's silent pretty much when you are doing well. You are silent. Oh, excuse me. You're silent, but he's always criticizing. When you go down the wrong path, he's telling you about it. When you do something wrong, he tells you about it. Now, he's not being a jerk about it, but he's just letting you know that you've done something wrong. Then there's the third person. Well, the second one, we don't like to have him around that much. We don't want to be told about our faults all the time. We don't want to be told that we're wrong. We don't want to be told that we're insufficient, I guess. We like the first one. We like to be told that we're doing well, that we look good. And there's a third kind of friend. Well, it's a combination of both. When you're doing well, he gives you accolades. He builds you up. He encourages you. But when you're going down the wrong path, he lets you know. Which one of those three friends do you want to have around? Mostly we want to have the first one, the one that always is building us up. Now, he's not sucking up. He's not, flattering us. He's not brown-nosing or anything like that. But when we look good and we dress nice, he lets us know. But he doesn't say anything when just the opposite, when we should be criticized or critiqued or told that we're not doing what we should be doing. We don't like the second person. We kind of don't like the third person because he's telling us bad at all. But what do we need? What kind of friend do we need? I would, in my opinion, the third friend is a true friend. The true friend will not only tell you when you're doing well, but will also tell you when you're doing poorly. When you're about to do something bad, when you're about to do something sinful, when you're about to do something wrong, when there's something about you that could be corrected. Those are the ones that you want to have around. But all too often, we don't have those people around because they don't want to offend you. We've become such a snowflake society that we don't want to be offended ever. And what kind of friend are you? Are you the first kind of friend that always is telling your friends they're doing well? Or are you criticizing them all the time? Or are you doing both? Are you criticizing them when they do poorly? Giving them kudos when they do well? What kind of friend are you? I'll be the first one to admit, I'm friend number one. I don't want to offend people. I don't like it. I don't like to be offended. So I don't like to be offended. I've been influenced by the society to the point where I stay silent when I see bad things. Now, on a societal basis, yes, I'll come out and say, this thing's bad, this thing, but to a friend, no, I tend not to. I tend not to criticize my friends to help them out, to get them better. I definitely won't tell them, you know, man, you look like crap. We don't want to hear anybody say, you're fat. No, we don't like that. Is your hair is too long? Or, no, we don't want that. We don't mind saying, okay, hey, maybe you should tuck in your shirt once in a while. Okay, we can do that. But nobody likes to be criticized. And to this day, we don't like to criticize others. We don't like to tell other people, hey, that's not right. On my very first sermon, my very first lesson on God's love, at the end I give a story, so I'll give it here. It says we have two groups of friends, these two and these two. One of them doesn't matter, you know, it doesn't matter whether they're male, female. They're both, you know, it's applicable to anything. Got these two friends and these two friends. One of them is about to start an adulterous affair, and you know they're married, and one of them is about to start an adulterous affair with someone else other than they're married. Friend over here says, hey, whatever floats your boat, man, not my business. Friend over here says, hey man, you can't be doing that to your wife. One, it's against God's law. Two, it's a sin. You shouldn't be doing that kind of thing. And I left everybody with this question. Who is the better friend? The one that lets them go into the affair, ruin their marriage, and have a miserable life, or the one that points out the affair, tells them it's wrong, saves their marriage, and they live happily ever after? Who is loving their neighbor? Who loves their neighbor? Who is the better friend? So with that, I'll leave you to ponder that and go forth and go forward in your life and in your week. God bless you. If you like the content, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. Leave a comment if you liked it. Leave a comment if you didn't like it. Tell me where I went wrong. So, on behalf of our founder, Iris Jane Poyser, we are Transform Ministries. Again, I am Pastor Hamlin. So, good luck. God bless you. Go serve your King.